It's torture. It's like it hits you all the time, over and over and over.
I miss my boy. You feel like you're falling back into a void, not knowing where he's at.
Just before Christmas, December 18th, 2022, Caden McAllister Black vanished from York County without a trace.
I was lost, like, what do you mean my son's missing? There's no way he was missing. He should be missing.
And for nearly a year and a half, those questions have gone unanswered. Caden's mom and dad, Kara Patterson and Maurice Black, are trying to figure out what happened to their son. The 19-year-old was living with a friend in Wrightsville when he disappeared. He left the home early that December morning and was never to be heard from again. Now, law enforcement, well, they say they're just as confused. The Lower Windsor Township Police, along with the York County District Attorney's Office, leading the investigation into Caden's disappearance. They admit that they don't know what happened to Caden Black.
It's one of those roller coaster things that get your hopes up and you think maybe we can get some resolution to this, and then you get out there and you start looking into it and it just kind of deflates.
Caden's parents living that emotional roller coaster every day. His mother says the most promising leads, well, they often turn to disappointment.
My hopes don't get up anymore. They don't, because there's been too many false sightings.
You know, you're frustrated. Why is he gone? Why did he leave? Where is he at? And then you say, like, what's going on? You just don't know.
And that frustration, well, it's not lost on investigators, especially Lower Windsor Township Police Chief James Thomas, who had a connection with Caden.
I've known Caden majority of his life. I was a coach up at the high school when he was on track. I would describe Caden as kind of quirky. He would make you mad, but then you see him, it was like nothing ever happened.
To keep the search for answers alive, police even enlisted the help of a psychic.
The family received a psychic tip that he was on one of the islands in the Susquehanna. I had 2 rescue boats, 2 cadaver dogs check the area, and an extensive search came up with nothing.
I didn't believe it from the beginning because we're boaters. I know that area, and where she's saying like they would have put him in the water, it's so shallow you can walk across. So why would somebody put a body there if they were trying to dispose of it?
But despite what any psychic may believe, police say there's no hard evidence to explain Caden's disappearance.
We don't have that evidence saying foul play. We don't have that evidence saying self-harm. We don't have evidence saying that he was on the run because of his legal issues. It's still up in the air.
We've overturned the stones and looked underneath them. We've done those things, and it's frustrating because it hasn't gotten us any further ahead.
As for Caden's family, they all have their own thoughts and ways of coping. His brother, well, he wears his name on his arm to remember him wherever he is.
And in the initials is his 3 initials, Caden McAllister Black.
It's hard.
His father remains ever the optimist.
My gut feeling is he's out there somewhere. Until I see a body or, I'm not giving up.
But his mother, well, she believes her son passed on. Her reason? She says Caden often told her about a reoccurring dream of riding in a convertible with her at sunset, a dream she said she had herself just 3 days after his disappearance.
I pull over on the side of the road and I'm lost in this dream. And then poof, Caden's in the car with me. He's in my passenger seat and he was like, "What's the matter, girl?" He hugs me and I just start crying and he was like, "Come on, everything's okay. Like, I'm always with you." And when I turned and looked, now the sun was setting, even though it was dark. Now the sun is setting, just what he described. The top's down in the convertible, and we just drive. And I woke up that morning, and I just felt like I knew Caden was gone.
In York County, Michael Fuller, WGAL News 8.